Good morning guys, as you can see I'm no longer in Africa. I'm actually in the Perhentian Islands in Malaysia. I'm sure you can see a bit of the boat activity going on behind me. Long story short, I haven't filmed for a while. I had a week off in Singapore with my brother and then I've had 2 weeks working my way up the coast of Malaysia, went inland for a bit too. Then now I'm settled on the Perhentian Islands for at least 2 weeks doing a volunteer project with a company called Ecoteer, which has been pretty cool so far. This week is with the Eco Education project, which works with the local community and the school kids. And then next week I'm working on a turtle project, which monitors the nesting turtles on the beaches around the Perhentian Islands. So I've just come down for a morning coffee, about 8 o'clock at the moment. It's a bit hot, but I'll drink that soon enough. And then yeah, head off for the day's activities. I don't really know what today holds. There's a rough schedule, but we don't tend to stick to it too much. It's pretty spontaneous, which is cool. But I think we're doing some mural painting with the kids at the school. And I think we're doing a beach cleanup, which will be pretty awesome too. It's great so far seeing how involved the kids are in looking after the environment of the island. We've got like a coral watch program going. It's been really, really cool. So I'll take you along with me today and show you what I can. I think it's time to break this rut and get back into the vlogs. I always look so tired this early in the morning. I get like bags under my eyes, but hopefully the coffee will fix that. Look what's been prepared for me at the project house. This is going to be my first taste of durian fruit.
Reaction video.
Is all of it? We'll take the big bit, okay. It's way different to what I expected actually.
It's actually good.
Okay, so we've just got to the local school and currently we're sorting through the plastic bottles, removing any straws and lids, which can be used for the precious plastic program, which I'm really excited to show you a bit about that later. And then the bottles get sent to the mainland for recycling and processing. So the guys are just sorting that out now. And then this stuff will get turned into necklaces later. So I'm alone in the straw recycling room at the school. I'll take you through a quick run through of what they do. So they got the straws first, so they're like sorted into colors. You can use like bottle tops as well. And they're just collected from like the local cafes around here. They're all part of the project, so they collect their straws and keep them. And the Eco Education project goes and picks them up. And then they're washed. And then they come over to this machine here. So they get shredded and go into the bucket down here and then get melted, put through here into a mold that attaches down the bottom. And the end product is these turtle necklaces. How good is that? And the bit that gets me is it's a little island with not too many people on it. Like the kids leave school when they're 12 or 13 and they got to go to the mainland and they're doing a project like this here. I think it's amazing. I'm definitely going to have a necklace or two. If anyone wants any, get in touch and I'll get some sent over to you because it's such a good initiative. But at the moment, I've been given the job to make a little safety perimeter, paint it around the plastic machine. So there we go. Call me Painter JJ, Safety Officer JJ, whatever you want. No kids are gonna be crossing that line. So when I found out about this project, I was like pretty overwhelmed that it's done in such a small community. And if this sort of thing could be made like large scale, well, I was just thinking, you know, say McDonald's, they make their Happy Meal toys. Imagine if they had a recycling program for their straws that got melted down and turned into their Happy Meal toys that everyone seems to need. Like, it could be amazing. But they're just doing it on this little island here and a few other places. And I feel like we're really dropping the ball in the Western world with what we could be doing. Of course, the ultimate goal is to reduce the use of things like straws and plastics altogether, but that's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. So as long as there's the alternatives, I think it's a really good thing. And that so many people here on the islands are on board with it. It's awesome. The program they've got going here is great. They've got eco education classes for the kids that look out after the coral and plastics and recycling. It's great. It's really good. It's a bit different to anything I've done before, but I think it's an awesome opportunity. Putting the wildlife to the side until next week when I go with the turtles, and this week it's working with the kids. Okay, so we arrived at our beach cleanup area. This is actually, I think, one of the turtle nesting beaches. Mate, it is paradise. It doesn't get any better than this, like, check it out. The water's so blue. The trees and the palms are so green, but I actually think it's my favorite beach so far. So we're just going to meet up with the rest of the crew now and see what's involved with the cleanup.
In that group, we're going to have 2 bags. No, 3 bags. One is going to be blue.
So we've got the dream team here, Caitlin and Damien, and our waste bag is much more full than our recycling bag, which it kind of sucks. And the beach looks clean, but we're finding a lot more than you might expect. The pristine, idyllic beach is fine, but when you get up there, there's so much stuff, and a lot of it looks like it's been there for a long time too. But Damien made a really good point that although you can't really see unless you really go looking for it, like some of the rubbish and stuff up where the jungle starts, during the monsoon, crazy weather, that stuff would just get washed straight out into the ocean. So that's about it for today, guys. Everyone's heading back with their haul of rubbish. We'll recycle what we can, and the rest, I suppose, will just get chucked, but at least it's much less likely to end up out in the ocean. I do have another week here on the Perhentians doing the turtle project, which is going to be unreal. Can't wait for that. And the next couple of days, I've got some diving, snorkeling lined up, and just gonna go at the island pace and just really appreciate this place in all its beauty, because it is actually one of the most incredible tropical island, idyllic, the one that you see in the magazine. You think, that's where I want to go, man. This is it. The water's so blue, the sand is so white. Absolutely awesome.